With rising home prices and rents in southern Utah, finding stable, affordable housing has become increasingly challenging. Switchpoint, a nonprofit in St. George, is addressing this issue by offering both shelter and support to the community's most vulnerable members.
Shelter is meant to be a very temporary situation, which over the last couple years especially, that's become more and more of the obstacle to overcome, because we've got to have some place to move them. You can't solve homelessness without a roof to put over their heads.
As of October 2024, the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in St. George is nearly $1,900, while median home prices exceed $500,000. Meanwhile, the individuals served by Switchpoint have an average monthly income of less than $800, with veterans, seniors, and low-income families being some of the fastest-growing groups facing homelessness.
I was at the shelter again for 4 days living out of my car, and they came out and got me, knocked on the window of my car, and two of the upper echelon said, "Hey, we got a room for you over at the Point." I don't know what I'd be doing.
For residents like Bruce Raftery, a retired Marine and former Washington County Sheriff, and Gene Gardner, Switchpoint offers more than just shelter. It provides the support and structure needed to help individuals rebuild their lives.
Worked hard, played hard, and towards the end, the last house on the block wasn't even open. Like, I couldn't even stay at Switchpoint, just from being, just being out there living crazy for so long. But there was some great people at Switchpoint.
Programs like the Point and the River Rock Project are part of Switchpoint's broader efforts to increase affordable housing options. However, with a waiting list of over 400 people, the demand for permanent housing remains high.
There's not enough housing, enough opportunities for people to where they can afford a place to live. People get scared. What they're unaware of, they get scared of. And people don't like change. But not every homeless person is a drug addict. Not every homeless person is, committing crimes. There are homeless people that are just homeless because they cannot afford. Their fixed income does not allow them to have their own place. They can't afford an apartment.
Despite efforts to expand affordable housing, local projects often face opposition from the community. Concerns over high-density housing developments continue to arise as residents express apprehension about the potential impact on neighborhoods.
We cannot do this alone. We need builders to chip in. We need our city to chip in. And we need the community at large to recognize that we absolutely need this here. Our children, there's no way my children could afford to purchase a home here. We need the community to get on board and not NIMBY us, not be afraid.
Switchpoint remains focused on finding solutions to the housing crisis, emphasizing the importance of collaboration between nonprofits, local governments, and community members in addressing homelessness in southern Utah. To learn more about Switchpoint or to get involved, visit their website at switchpointcrc.org. This is Gavyn Cundari, reporting for St. George News, your #1 source for local news.